Hi, this is Craig. I hope you're doing well. We've had some great, cool, crisp days here in Philadephia, which is definitely inspiring for fall knitting. I hope that wherever you are, you're having some good weather too. Um, it definitely inspired me to get to work on my Cobblestone. So I have a lot to show you this time. Last we met, or last I showed you this, I had finished the sleeves, or maybe it was almost done the second sleeve. So again, Cobblestone is done bottom up. So after finishing the sleeves, I finished the body. You start at the bottom and work your way up. And now you can see more the detail. So it has this garter stitch panel on the side, on each side. And then the center is stockinette. When I finished the body, I joined it with the sleeves all on one needle and started working on the yoke. So at this point, I switched from stockinette to garter stitch. I'm still working on the same number of stitches, and I've done a couple short rows just to kind of have it fit better. You'll see that the underarms are still open. They'll get Kitchenered at the end to close them up. But it does look more like a sweater, so it's definitely encouraging. I have a little bit of a ways to go, but not much more. So it's definitely coming along nicely. We recently got a restock of Luft from Woolfolk. This is a really wonderful yarn that's been very popular. I'll tell you why. It is their ultimate merino, which is extremely soft, and organic cotton. So it's 55% merino, 45% cotton. It's like a cotton tube that the merino has been injected into, which sounds crazy, but is beautiful. It's a little fuzzy and extremely soft. In colors like this one, you get a lot of contrast between the white of the cotton and the blue of the merino. In something like this kind of taupe color, they're closer together, so you don't get as much contrast. And then this kind of burgundy, you see a little more. So it's up to you whether you like it with more contrast or not. Either way, I think it's very beautiful. It's also very lightweight, so you can have something that's very warm but isn't heavy, which is a real plus, especially if you're layering up because you're going in and out or the weather's changing throughout the day. We recently knit up this, which is called the Foggy Morning Wrap. It was designed by Julie Weissenberger of Cocoa Knits, and she's great at coming up with kind of simple accessories that have a little more to them. And this is one of them. It is a 2-2 rib throughout. Let me show you the back. So it's open in the front, and it's one piece in the back. So it just goes over your shoulders and hangs in front. You begin with a provisional cast on, knit in one direction, then on the back you do some short rows and knit down that one piece. The short rows just help it fit on you, unlike a shawl that might fall off. This has a tendency to stay up on your shoulders. You could wear it on top of something if it's just a little cool and you want a little extra warmth. You could put it under a coat. You could put it on top of a coat. It's really very versatile. Also, it is a great thing to knit someone for the holidays or for their birthday because it doesn't have to fit. It's kind of one size fits all. It's lightweight, so it's not something that's kind of too heavy for them. And it knits up very quickly on a size 10.5 needle. This takes 6 skeins. You could do it in more than one color, although I think it really looks best in a single color. A couple other things that you could make with Luft. This is the spiral cowl that was a free pattern we released maybe 2 years ago. It's very easy just to knit. It repeats. It's just a 1-row repeat. This is 2 skeins of Luft and also makes a great gift. Knits up fast and feels really, really nice and soft. Your non-knitting friends won't know how quickly it knit up. For something kind of in between, this is called the Linddickey, and this is 5 to 6 skeins depending on size. It is open at the side and just has a little bit of ribbing to keep the edge flat. It has this nice turtleneck that's also in stockinette. I always think that's really pretty. So this is something else you want to try if you have not used Luft before. Luft is one of those yarns that people seem to come to again and again. So if you have not made any of these yet, you might want to add it to your holiday list. So we told you recently about our holiday knitting drive, which is a charity drive for Action Wellness. They're an organization here in Philadelphia that works with people who have chronic diseases. We are selling Barocco Ultra Wool Chunky, which is regularly $12 a ball. We're selling it for $9 a ball. And we have a free hat pattern on our journal, on our website, so that you can knit a hat that looks like this. For every hat that gets returned to us, we'll donate the hat, obviously, and then we'll also donate $1 for each hat to Action Wellness. So as of today, we have 42 hats back, which is great. Thank you to everyone who has knit a hat. You don't have to knit with the Ultra Wool Chunky. We just thought it was a good choice. We had a few people who've just donated hats that they had knit just for fun but weren't going to wear. That's great too. What else? Oh, I wanted to show you someone did this with stripes, which is kind of fun. So, you can use it in all sorts of different ways. To get the yarn at $9, if you're shopping online, you want to use the code AW2020. And again, the pattern is on our journal, on our website. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.